those Dodgers. It's always funny that when you feel that something is wrong, when you feel that there's something going on, but you can't quite put your finger on it, and all of a sudden, there it is. It's so crazy how, like, when Steve Cohen bought the Mets, everybody was like, "Oh my goodness, the Mets, they're gonna go ahead and go spend more than everybody else now. Oh, we're gonna have to do all these things. We gotta put in all these rules for Steve Cohen." Yeah, Mark Walter was owning the fucking Dodgers all this time. Nobody said a peep. Nobody said a peep until he decided to go Thanos, right? Went to go get Shohei, gave Shohei $700 million, deferred most of the goddamn monies to the point where he's not even making no bread on the payroll, right? You went to go get Kyle Tucker. You got Blake Snell. You got so many guys on this team that you don't even need. They have an abundance of riches on this team. And everybody's just like, oh my goodness, the Dodgers, the dominant team. Oh, don't hate on the Dodgers. So you got Dodgers fans out here loving what's going on. Y'all won 2 straight World Series. You know, you're in position to possibly win a third. It's not going to be easy, but you're in position to win another one, right? And you got the people that love the Dodgers, and you got people that absolutely hate the Dodgers because of what they're doing. Because it's just like, oh, they're taking advantage of the system. And for me, I was just like, yo, listen, deferred payments have always been a part of the game. Like, I'm not going to get mad at a team that is using a clause in the collective bargaining agreement that they can be able to go ahead and utilize. Everybody has the ability to be able to defer payments. There's a lot of players that take certain monies and then defer certain monies. That there's nothing wrong with that. But the Dodgers seem to be doing this a lot more, to the point where they got $1 billion+ kicked down the road in the next 10 years or something like that, maybe even less. Like there's a big bill that's due for these deferred payments. But it gets better. Mark Walter, because we all know that he sold the Lakers due to the whole FBI investigation into his insurance businesses and his other businesses, and you know that there's some fraud going on there. But my biggest thing is that, why is it that content creators like myself and other creators out there are the ones that are keeping this story in the news? Where's Jeff Passan? Where's Ken Rosenthal? Where is John Heyman? Where are all of these people that, if this was the Mets, if this was the Yankees, oh, they'd be all over it. Jeff Passan would be the first one to be able to have a 3-page thesis in regards to what type of shit show the Mets are. LOL Mets. Can't seem to get right. Now they got a corrupt owner that's doing all of this stuff. But yet, look how long this particular news has been in the cycle. It's been 3 days, 3.5 days, 4 days, and yet not a peep. So there was some guy that spoke to Jeff Passan and got a little information on it. And would you believe me if I told you that when Mark Walter owned the Lakers, he was trying to get the Lakers and Dodgers out of the TV deal that was signed? It's an $8 billion deal, which is like $330-something million annually. He was trying to get them out of that deal to be able to get upfront cash. I wonder why. He owes $7.6 billion by New Year's. So he owns the Guggenheim firms and bought out some insurance companies, has some shell companies, and he looks like he was having these insurance companies pay for other businesses. Now, the way the bylaws work is that you can be able to take out a portion, small portion of that money to be able to funnel into other businesses. And I think what Mark Walters said, that he reported like 2 point something billion that he actually took out, when it was really like $17 billion. So just go ahead and kind of just think back. The Dodgers are just having this influx of money. Now, I understand that Shohei Ohtani in the Japanese market is really, really big, right? And they pretty much already made their money back in regards to that deal, and then some. But it's just always funny how there's just like an infusion of money every year for these Dodgers, while other teams are having to maneuver payroll and see what they're going to be able to do. Even Steve Cohen's just like, I don't know how much we should blow over the actual ghost luxury, ghost salary cap in baseball. But the Dodgers always seem to have fucking money, to the point where they can be able to go get Kyle Tucker and sign him to $60+ million a year. So no wonder he was doing this, because he was robbing Peter to pay Paul this whole time, because he's desperate for money, because he understands that the jig is up. He's about to sell his shares from the Chelsea football team. He's about to possibly have to put the Dodgers up for sale. He already sold the Lakers. This dude is in big trouble. Like, I didn't know, I didn't believe that he might have gone to jail. But I'm like at a 65% now that Mark Walters that he's going to jail. It's a crook. He's an absolute crook. And the fact that he frauded all of those companies, and he frauded the Dodgers, and he literally frauded the salary cap, or not even the salary cap, but he frauded the way he was influxing money into the Dodgers. Don't worry about Steve Cohen no more. You need to worry about Mark Walter. So when you want to go ahead and go put in Steve Cohen parameters, make sure you look at Mark Walter now. Mark Walter is who you want, is who y'all thought Steve Cohen was. So please keep that same energy for that cheater. Keep that same energy for that fraud. Make sure that all your reporters and all your beat writers are on this case to the point where they can be able to expose everything that's going on. Because it's a little too quiet, which means that it seems like people they're in the know already and they don't want to expose the Dodgers. Looks sus. So I hope that there's never going to be a salary cap in baseball. But there needs to be some type of parameters that doesn't allow people like Mark Walter to come into your organization, your league, and do bullshit and do this. He's a crook. And the fact that the Dodgers may end up disassembling this team, that they may have to go ahead and diffuse this stuff, dissolve it. Am I mad? No. Am I sad? No. It's just one of those things where it needed to happen. Because if they can be able to go ahead and cheat this bad to be able to win, and I don't want to hear nothing about the Astros. Don't tell me nothing about the Astros. Don't tell me nothing about how the Astros cheated and how they did this and all. They were stealing signs. Stealing signs have been a part of baseball since the inception of the game. They just did it in a way that was a lot more efficient than everybody else. But what Mark Walter's doing, that's cheating. That's illegal. That's fraud. And that needs to be torn down, disassembled, and dissolved. So for everybody that got smoked for other organizations or other situations, make sure you have the same energy for these fucking Dodgers.
Every win, every loss, every second got a cost to be the boss. Late nights, pressure heavy, never fold. Championship mindset, heart made of purple and gold.